Hey, thanks for hanging back out with us again today. We got something really cool to show you. A while back, we had a guy make an order on at our shop, and come to find out, he's a custom bait maker, and he makes silicone molds. Now, we haven't used a whole lot of silicone molds. You know that you've seen me use the open pore aluminum ones. Well, now we have these. And we are calling these the NED bombs. So yeah, these are nice silicone. These are a lot more affordable than the CNC ones, and a great option if you're just starting out. Those are really cool. So I'm going to show you how we pour silicone molds. It's a little bit different than the way you gotta pour them, because you can't put that on the heater. You know, you put that on the heat, it's just gonna melt, right? So you got to do it a little bit different technique, and I'm going to show you how we do it. And in the meantime, check this guy's shop out. Here it is, BRX3D. This is his Etsy shop. He's got a few different designs in here that look pretty cool. Some swim baits, ribbon tails, froggies. Nice. Yeah. So he's got some cool stuff in here. You guys need to go over, check him out. So the first thing we gotta do is get some plastisol. Now I want to focus more on the mold, so I'm not gonna really get into a color recipe, but what we're gonna do is use some remelt. And if you want this is the new Hangman from alphapigments. Now if you want to know how we did that color recipe, check out the last video on that. But just to showcase that, I'm going to show you how we just pour a single color in there and get her going. So I'm going to get this heated up and get it all ready, and we'll meet you over there when we're melted down. Alright, while that's warming up, we're going to check these out. So see, we got this nice ribbed pattern and then a spade tail on there. These are awesome on a Ned head and finesse jig, or I like using them on a screw lock shaky head. They look awesome on there, one of the stand-up ones, and they just flutter in the water like that, man. They're really cool. And since it's open pour, it's going to have a flat bottom. I'm going to pour a solid color in first, and then we'll do a laminate so you can see how we do a laminate. Now it's upside down. It's actually going to be like that, right? So when we do the laminate, we're actually going to pour the top of the bait first and then the belly. But there's a certain way to do that, because we don't have the hot plate on at all. Now if we not using the heat, we got to play with heat with the temperature of the plastisol. So I'm going to show you how you can get a good bond using silicone molds without using your hot plate. Alright, we got our beautiful color here. Now, when you're open pouring, if we have a cool mold, then you want hotter plastic. If you want hot mold, you got cooler plastic. So since this is silicone and we can't heat it up, we're calling this a cooler mold, so our plastic is hot. And the way we have found that works well in this particular mold is starting the tail and just drift it up toward the front. So here we go. We're just going to fill them up. Nice and slow too. Nice and slow, starting the tail, work it to the front. There we go. Nice and easy. Alright, just like that. We're gonna fill all these in real quick. And the last one here, nice and easy. Just lay it up in there. When you do this, you want it just below the surface, just below the top. Alright, and that one little drop looks like the only spot we messed up on. Okay. Alright, since they're silicone molds, it's kind of nice because it doesn't take quite as long to cool down as the CNC molds do on a hot plate. So we're going to give that about 5 minutes to cool down, and then we'll peel them open and check it out. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes. They don't feel, they're still warm, but I think we can peel them. Look at this. If you guys haven't tried this color yet, you gotta go watch our other video. It's amazing color. But look at this bait. Huh? Look at that. Got a flat belly on it. Nice ribbed body in there with a spaded tail. Very cool mold, huh? Very, very awesome job, BRX. Make sure you check them out. Let's get these out of here, and we will pull these out, and then I'll show you how we can do a laminate with these. Alright, here's that. Look at these. Look at that color. Isn't that color crazy? So cool. Make sure you check that out. Hangman. Look at our other video. You'll see it. But alright. So, there we have the single color, right? Well, besides the hyper shift in it. But we're going to do a laminate on this. Now, normally when you do a laminate, we got the heat of the hot plate to bond the colors together. But we can't do that with silicone molds. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this same color and we're going to pour it in. And then I'll show you what we do to put the belly color to make sure the belly color bonds. I'm going to show you how we do that. So we're going to heat some more of this first hangman color up. And we're going to get that ready to pour in the body first. So we got the top color we're going to pour first. We're going to get that in. Now we're going to do it just like we're doing the laminate with injection. So we're going to heat both a bottom color of remelt and then the top color. We're going to heat them both at the same time in the microwave, so that way they're relatively close to the same temperature when we're ready to pour. So we're going to get these both warmed up, and we'll meet you over there when we're ready. Alright, so we got our top color. We're going to pour that in first. I hope you can see this okay. You're starting the tail like we did, but only pour about halfway up. Obviously, huh? Okay. We're going to do that for all these. Just about halfway, nice and easy. You don't want to rush this. The more you take your time, the nicer your laminate line will be. Can't rush soft plastics. Nice and easy. We got the belly color in the microwave right now, and that's almost up to temperature already. We want to keep them relatively close to the same temp, so there's not a big change from when we pour this to when we pour the belly. But we've got another trick we're going to show you right after we get this done. 3 more. And we heard the microwave, so I'm hoping that belly color's good. The last one. Alright. So they're about halfway in, and we're going to get the belly color real quick, and we're going to show you how we do that. Okay, so normally we got the belly colors hot and ready to go. So normally, if the hot plate was on and this was aluminum, that bottom color would, or top color actually, because it's inverted, but it would still be liquidy, you know, it's tacky. And right now it's starting to set up. So in order to get both colors to bond together, we're gonna use our heat gun and we're gonna blast the tops of this real good, and just to where they get to a liquidy state, and then we're gonna pour the other color. So it's gonna be loud, so I'm gonna mute it real quick and show you how we do this. Okay, so now they're right at the liquidy state, and we got our belly color. We're gonna just fill them out. They're not liquidy, but that top color is just at a tacky state, and this color is hot too. That'll help bond them together too. And just top them off like you did the solid color. Nice and easy. Gotta try to move quick. I'm going to fill these all in real quick. Golly, you see that? I made a mess of that one, huh? Okay, they're all in there. We're gonna let them cool down naturally, and it still does only takes about 10. We're gonna give these about 10 minutes because there's the two colors. I want to really make sure they get a good bond between the two colors. So we're gonna wait about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna peel these open and show you how we did. All right, it's been long enough, I think. Long enough because I'm impatient, but we're gonna check these out and see how it did. Look at that, look at that, pretty awesome. And see how the laminate, both colors bonded good together, they sealed good. Very cool. Very cool color. Alright, we're gonna lay these ones out real quick. Alright, check those out. Very cool. Of course, the lighting in here sucks. So we're going outside real quick.
Let's see it. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Alright, outside colors, light's always better. Golly, look at that color. You guys gotta check out our last video for Hangman and check that out. Alright, but check these out. Here's our laminate ones. Very cool. Very cool. And then our solid bodies. Very awesome. Very cool mold. Very cool mold. and an awesome color. Alright, pretty cool bait and an awesome color. But we call these the NED bombs, but they're not necessarily just for Ned rigging. Let me show you how we like to rig these. Alright, so here we got our awesome little mold here. Killer body style. Nice spade tail like that. Adds actually a little thump in the water. Now we call these a NED bomb. So here we have the regular stand-up finesse. Mark where it goes. Let's show you how we do this. This wire keeper's out of our way. Alright. And it should come out right in the egg sac. And then see, can you see that? Here, get those back. Can you see that presentation now? So, see, now that's gonna flop around, standing up just like that. Come here, you. Stand up, flopping around just like this, you know. But now, this is a 4/4 ounce tungsten shaky head. And I think this, with a screw lock on there from Owner, if you're interested in these hooks. But if you screw that on there, all the way down to the ball head, and then line this up, look at that. And look, if you want to expose it, if you look, I don't know if you can see it, but if you look closely, it will line up, and the tip of your hook goes right into the egg sac. Now it's weedless. And then look at that shaky head. I'd be fishing it like this all day long. Look at that. That's awesome. That's where it's at right there, buddy. That extra weight on the tail, flopping around like that. Very, very cool bait. Very, very cool. Either way, you're really good. Or you could also probably drop shot this, or even just get a small 3/0 and Texas rig it up. That works always too. Texas rig works for anything. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. So yeah, pretty awesome mold. And you can find those baits. We'll make those on our website, and look under 513lureworks.com, and those are called the NED bombs, and they're going to be killer. You're going to love them. And if you get a chance, check out BRX3D at Etsy, and check Frank out. He's got some great molds on there, and I talked with him before, and he's got quite a few things lined up. So check him out. And Frank, we appreciate you reaching out with those molds to us too. And till next time, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and we'll see you next time.